Right, back again. Got the cylinder head, got the cams out. I think I have got some footage of that, so it might come before this. I'll have to have a check. It's been a while. Been port car scene in Northern Ireland. Done Silverstone as well for Japfest. So yeah, a few busy weekends recently. This is Saturday of the bank holiday. Been in work this morning doing some overtime. So while the missus is at a baby shower, thought I'd get some timing on the engine. Pistons have turned up. They're up here. So we've not gone with the male pistons. Because they had the DM Forge rods with 21mm pin. I was set on the 21mm pin. So we've now got some shiny new 83mm Omega TSR Performance large pocket pistons. So I've got lights flickering on there off my floodlight. But yeah, so we've got them. Gonna go with either the ZRP rifle drilled or the Pro Race Engineering rifle drilled 144 by 21mm rods. So yeah, pistons are here. Went to the engine shop yesterday and spoke to them about getting this bored out. So this is going to be bored out to 83mm. They're going to skim the deck or the block and just make sure that's true. Clean the block down. Obviously that will just leave me to paint the block, because I'm going to paint that just because I want to. Clean all the feet, obviously all that'll be clean. We've also got from Autodoc, always get my bits from Autodoc pretty much. Got the oil pump chain and tensioner from Iwis. We've also got the camshaft chain and tensioner from Iwis. So yeah, got them. Got the L-ring rear main crankshaft seal. Got a few more gaskets and bits ordered. Inlet manifold gaskets, exhaust manifold gaskets, just various other gaskets, cradle sealant, got that. Yeah, so just ticking away at the list, as they say. But yeah, we've got the head tool now, so to put all the valve springs and everything on, valves, so that'll just help put everything out of here into there in the order it came out in, because ideally the lifters, obviously the valves and springs are going to be changed, but anyway, lifters ideally need to go respectively of which cylinder valve they came out of, just so they worn to the cylinder head. So I'm going to start taking these out. So I did do this before, by the way, this is a fresh video, but the head was the wrong way around. So we'll go again. So we're going to go one by one, or should I say 2 by 2, like Noah in the Ark, if you believe all that bollocks. It's just popped off. These do just pop straight back on. We will inspect these, make sure that they're all alright, and obviously try and fill them in oil before fitting them. But when they get fitted, it'll probably be a while before the engine gets ran, so we'll see about that. Right, now we need to get all these valves out, because I've also spoke to the engine shop about getting this Superset bronze valve guides fitted. Also, what they're going to do with the valve seats, because it's having 1mm oversized inlets and 2mm oversized exhaust. so they need to see what type of material seats are fitted. Also just have a general look and give me a quote. But yeah, that's where we're at with that. So we're going to get these valves out now, one by one. So I'm going to start with inlet valve 1. So flip this round. That way, get it on the right bit. So we're going to go in on the top, line that up. I'll line that down actually. Let's get a bigger one out of here. Make it a bit easier. Ideally, you need a bloody spring-loaded one, quick and easy, but cheap will do. So we've got that locked on there now. As you can see, we're on top of the valve. We are going to need to grab the magnet. Oh, the bloody hell that is. Just for the keepers. There is the bar that goes in here. So we've got the bar. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this. There she goes. Turn that so we can see the keeper. We've got a keeper there. So we've got the keepers, and then we can line that back off. And this is why a spring-loaded one's better. Okay, it's just instant. And it's out, so that can stay there for a minute. So there's the returner, there's the spring, put that on there. Could even just put that upside down. Maybe it'll fit, maybe not. All I need to do is push the valve, and there's the valve out. You can see typical carbon build-up at TFSI. Once it starts getting onto your seat there, that's when you can start having combustion issues. That and there. And then what we'll do is time lapse the rest, so you're not. Right, I'll just stop that little time lapse just to show you this. So I'll just come up with a little ingenious plan. So basically, pop that there on the bottom of the valve, and then we drive this so instead of winding it in with that crappy pin, we can pop that there, straight in, and just Bob's your uncle, lad. Reverse, and she's out. Not bad, eh? Again, individually, and then pop that out. There we go. Job done. Back to the time lapse. Yes, that's that. That was a treat. That was quicker than I thought it would have taken with that. Dealing with the DeWalt drill. So go back, time inside. And we'll start popping these in here. And there we have it. All stripped. Right, so we've got everything stripped now. All the cams, valves, springs, lifters, keepers, whatever else is in there is out. We've got just a little side-by-side comparison. Start with the springs first. So as you can see, standard, do it this way, standard, Supertech, uprated, just slightly taller, probably about the same size to be fair, just thicker springs. I can't even squeeze that one. That one I can. I'm not giving that. It's obviously underload, a lot stronger, rev a lot higher. And then got the inlet valve comparison. Obviously there's quite a lot of carbon up on these. I'm going to get them ultrasonic cleaned before they're fitted. So we've got a single groove, a triple groove keeper on the Supertechs. And then obviously we've got the 1mm oversized, as you can see there, 1mm oversized intake valves. So we'll pop that back. Again, same on the exhaust side. Self-explanatory. Obviously taller exhaust valves on stock, but thicker on the Supertech. And we've got the exhaust valves, as you can see, quite a massive difference on them. They're plus 2mm, as you can see. Got quite a bigger circumference on them. Again, single, triple grooved. Self-explanatory if you know what you're talking about. So yeah, that's the head stripped, ready to go to the engineer shop, get a quote on that. Probably going to get the block done first and then build the funds back up, get the head work done, bring the head home, get everything cleaned up nice and neat, get it lapped in, do some valve lapping the proper way by hand, get all that lapped in, and then get that built, and then onto building the engine up. But while we're here, just to end the video, we'll get the oil squirters out and get them bagged up, ready to go to the engine shop, engineers, machinists, whatever you want to call it. So what we on? We are on M8 by the looks of it. And these are my spare wheels, and my other spare wheels I've got. Picked up when I went to Portrush. So we've got cylinder 4. So there's your piston jet. The ones in the old engine, the bearings were like sat down and just blowing out, so probably a lack of oil pressure on the other engine, hence the bearings going. Possible balance shaft failure, typical of a TFSI EA113. Alright, probably going to get the squirters from Wazza anyway, and get 4 new ones. You know, the old saying, while you're in there, you may as well. And when you're doing jobs like this, don't answer your phone, because that's when things get tits up, especially building an engine up. Yeah, so they're out. So that's piston squirters out. I'm just going to end it there. Hopefully next video we'll probably have this back from the engine shop. We'll have some rods, get them assembled up with the pistons and start gapping some rings, I think. So, list to do: order a piston ring file and some piston ring pliers. But yeah, thanks for watching.